Lisa, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, Ken. Thank you for taking my call.
You bet. What's up?
Question is, for many years, I've been wanting or thinking pretty consistently about making a career change, but I'm concerned as to whether or not this is a wise decision because my position is semi-stable, like pretty stable job security-wise, and it pays well. The area where I live, there's just not much opportunity. And for my husband and myself, relocation is not really an option or on the table.
Okay. All right, good. Well, let me start by saying I'm never going to give you advice. I'm never going to encourage you to make a bad financial decision in the process of switching careers or pursuing something you love. I'm never going to do that. Everything I teach, nothing ever comes up where I go, who cares that you got a stable job, that you make really good money? Leave it today. Woohoo! Let's jump off a cliff and see what happens when we get to the bottom. You know I'm not going to tell you that, correct?
Oh, exactly.
All
yeah.
right, so let's just drop the worry. Now let's spend our energy on what's the bridge. Number one, before we build the bridge, we got to say, where are we building the bridge to, correct?
Yes.
Then we start building the bridge. And once we build the bridge, we have a plan that is essentially the bridge. And so we're never going to put yourself in a situation where you just uppity, lickety split, I'm going to leave my stable job and good income. Okay. So where is it that you think you want to go? Instead of thinking of the job and the place in this small town or small area where you're limited, what is it that you want to do? Let's just start there. Or what would you try tomorrow if you knew there was zero risk?
That's what I've been struggling with. My ideas would be in, I guess, a couple areas. I do tend to like hands-on work. I like projects. I like something with at least a little bit of creativity or vision.
Okay, good.
The other area that I thought was interesting that does relate to my current career, because I'm in medicine, would be a veterinarian technician for large animals. But then on the other side, the things I've looked into are more like becoming an electrician, like a plastics engineering, like more along those lines.
Yeah,
like
interesting.
Hands-on, project-based.
Well, let me tell you something. The plastics engineering and the electrician fall into the hands-on work and the projects, and I would submit to you more creative than you think.
What I'm running into is I contacted a college that's 35 miles away, and they have a plastics engineering program. I got my bachelor's in biology from that same college or university, and I emailed the professor, and I asked him, I said, where do your graduates typically get jobs? What's the outlook? And he essentially said, in the area where the college is and where I live, he says, there's no job opportunities. Anyone who graduates from the program goes to like Dayton, Cincinnati, Columbus, et cetera. He said that graduates from the program who do stay local will get sort of like factory-ish work, but it's really not plastics engineering.
Okay,
it's like
so
that degree helps them, but it's not really the same thing.
Okay, so what do we know? What's our conclusion on plastics engineering education? It's worthless. Don't even think about it.
Yes, it's an out. It's a no.
No, it's a complete no.
I contacted the IBEW in my area, what from my zip code where the IBEW would be.
Yeah.
And what I found is that where they have their apprentice working is 2 hours away. So it's 4 hours of commuting. And
good grief. And that's the only, but is that the only avenue to becoming a working electrician?
No, that would be going through the union side.
Well, so guess what? Off the table. Gone. I love what we're doing here. We're making great progress, Lisa. This is great.
I know, and I'm getting a lot of no's. I did actually...
Wait. You're getting a lot of no's from who?
Well, I guess it would be from the professors and Well, the man in charge of the local union.
Okay, but wait a second.
Well, they're not telling me. They're not telling me no.
I know.
I'm saying it's not an option.
Well, good. Okay, you just threw me when you said I'm getting a lot of no's. Now I know what you mean. So here's the deal. We take those two options off the table. The fact of the matter is you don't need to go to school, a traditional school, to be an electrician. There are, there's multiple ways. I'm guessing in your area, the multiple people that can train you so that you get that certification or the training necessary. And I would suggest to you that I feel confident, I could be wrong, that's why I'm wording it this way, that you can get that electrician training while still staying in that very stable, good job. Am I right or wrong?
There is a community college. Their program, it's a 2-year, and they have classes Monday through Friday.
Wait. I don't think that you have to go to, unless I'm missing something.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Why do you keep going traditional education? That's called trade school, not traditional. Community college isn't going to get you ready to be an electrician. There's 2 ways to become an electrician. You either go to an actual electrician trade type school, or you start working on the side for a successful electrician, and you learn the real ins and outs. And then,
I see what you mean.
Yeah, and then there's the licensing, whatever the local licensing is. I'll give you an example. I've had some work done in my house. I'm finishing a room over the garage that was unfinished when I bought it, and we had an electrician come in, and he had both of his boys doing work for him. Mm-hmm. And they've been working for him, I think, one for 3 years and one for 2. And they've learned how to become electrician. He's monitoring everything. These guys are like 24 and 26, and he's having them doing a lot of the work, and he's double checking all of them. I'm standing there watching him going, did you do this? All right, good. And I started asking questions, and they are on their way to becoming licensed, but they're doing work.
I see.
What is the licensing? What is the requirement in the state of Kentucky and in your county? That's what you need to find out today before sundown.
Okay.
I feel like you're still thinking about what I'm saying.
No, I do know there is the electrical code testing.
Yeah. You will, in order to do it full time and get to the right level to make what you want to make, you're going to have to get, certified or whatever they call it. You're going to have to pass something. But that's not going to be difficult for somebody like you. And what I'm saying is that if you've got to do some work nights and weekends and call it a good old-fashioned apprenticeship, even if you're volunteering your time for somebody that you know or somebody that knows somebody who goes, hey, Lisa Sharp, she wants to make this transition, and getting that hands-on experience is worthwhile to see if that's actually something you want to do. Because you might get out there and do some of that and go, ugh, that's not it. That would fit perfectly. That's what you have to do next. And I don't mind if you call me back, by the way. This is not a one and done show. But I think you've got to clarify and verify if you really want to be an electrician. I think you would really be happy in it. Am I right, or are you feeling like you're 50-50?
No, I think I would be. And I base that on the fact that my husband and I have done projects around the house, and we do what we can ourselves before hiring somebody. Yeah. And I actually love it.
I think so too. And here's my challenge for you. You ready? I want you to think over the weekend, your homework assignment. You have 2. Homework assignment 1, start doing the old, who do I know in that small area of Kentucky that knows an actually good electrician, maybe the electrician you guys hired to do something for you. Call them back and go, here's the deal. Would you be open to me doing a quasi apprenticeship for you just to clarify and verify so that I really verify what I know, I think, and what I think I know rather, and start doing that, and then find out from him or her or whoever, multiple electricians, what the best path is to being an actually good electrician. Maybe they even hire you. Maybe you start your own business, side hustle. But because of the creative element that you mentioned to me, your homework assignment is, what are all the creative ways that somebody in Wortland, Kentucky, who would have the qualifications and the skills to be a regular old-fashioned electrician could do some creative things? Maybe you could go into a house and do all the electric for a brand new house or a renovation. But could you also do some really cool lighting things? Because you see where I'm going, where it's like,
Yeah.
What could a
Where you have
qualified?
the aesthetic part.
Yes, because that's the creative element.
Yeah.
You start becoming the Christmas light person in all of Wortland, Kentucky.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm joking. Yeah, I'm joking, but you see my point?
Yeah, no, that's actually funny because I see some pretty interesting, we'll say, Christmas lights in my area.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about residential. I'm talking about like when you've got county and businesses and they're willing to pay some money, and you come in as an electrician and you're doing it, and you know, because you do the display, the hookup, and everything. And I'm just pushing you. I'm not telling you that's your idea. I'm saying that I don't know. I hear somebody wants to be creative but likes working with their hands and electric. Well, there's a lot of things you could do. You could get into wedding lights and events and who knows what. That's your homework assignment.
That's I like that. I mean, I enjoy the aesthetic component.
I know you do.
You know, having a vision, putting it together.
Yeah.
You sort of revamping it, thinking it through.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's actually, I never even thought of that facet.
Well, that's why you call me. That's why I'm here. Yeah. But listen, landscape lighting is big business too. It's not just Christmas lights. I was just throwing out the first thing in my head because I'm looking out my studio window and I see Christmas lights all in our lobby. But my point is that, you know, small businesses pay for stuff like that. Landscape lighting is big business. Golf courses all over the place. Well, you know, at the end of the day, that's all electric. But you bring in the aesthetic. I love the way you said it. I think your jam is aesthetic electric. That's what I think. I'm going to let you go on that one. I want you to stew on that. You can call me back. By the way, this is a key point. I've tried to tell our audience, I don't want the Ken Coleman Show to be a one and done where you feel like you've only got, and on YouTube, I take more time. On the radio show, I've tried to do about a 6-minute call. I just spent 10 minutes with Lisa because this is important stuff. But you can call back. Ken, and I have this happen a lot, and I'm very excited about it. I want this to be the case. I'm your guy. I'm your counselor, coach, and cheerleader. Call me back. Hey, Ken, you told me this a year ago or 6 months ago, and I did this. I'm down with that. I actually think it's good for people that watch and listen to this program to see, hey, I can make progress. So that's my 2 cents.